Hello, everybody. You have tuned in to the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I'm your host, Sergeant Rich Myers with the Indianapolis PIO Office of the Indiana State Police. We thank you for tuning in. We thank the cops for kids in the Indiana State Police Alliance for their continued support of us. And we thank Tom Trial, who's sitting behind the camera right now, putting us on YouTube later on with this program. So everybody, thank you for your continued support. We've got one new guest and one gentleman that's been here before with us. Kyle Mitchell is with the recruiting section of the Indiana State Police. Kyle, thank you so much for being in here.
Oh, thank you for having me, Rich.
Appreciate you bringing your guests in here today. We've got Sam. It's Didion, right? Didion.
Yes.
All right. Well, Sam came a long way. He's from way up north from Fort Wayne and come down here last night. And we're going to talk about something that the Indiana State Police is going to be a part of, something that we've been a part of in the past, correct, Kyle?
Yes, that's correct, Rich.
And something that we're going to be a part of again this year, and it's called the Muddy Run?
Muddy Trail Run.
Muddy Trail Run. And Sam is a special events intern with Junior Achievement, so he's all here to tell. And have you actually participated in running this?
I haven't. This is actually the first time I've heard about the Muddy Trail Run. I'm happy to be a part of it as well. It sounds like a fun kind of event to be a part of. I mean, I'm a soccer player, so kind of these running obstacle courses is kind of right up my alley there. So.
Well, I know she's there fit and trim and things and ready to go. Have you been training for this or anything?
Not really, not as much as I should be. So I'm kind of doing the volunteer stuff to help out with it, and then I get to run at the end of it. So it should be a good time.
Now, is this something new to Junior Achievement, or has this been going on for a while?
No, they've done this for the past 3 years here. They kind of switched it up each year, but this is the first year that I'm actually a part of it to help set up, add some new things towards it, stuff like that. So
okay, so where's this going to be taking place at?
This is taking place out at the Anthony Wayne Scout Reservation. It's out in Steuben County.
Okay.
It's kind of, we're partnering with the Boy Scouts of America for all these kind of proceeds and benefits and things like that to go to them and us. So we're out at their reservation doing this 5K event. So it's a fun kind of relaxed kind of race. It's an obstacle course, I would say. We're not worried about the speed of how fast everyone gets it done. But if you are going for speed, there are some prizes for you to get that as well. It's Saturday, September 12th. Be there at 8 to kind of register, things like that. It's $45 a person. You'll come in, sign your waivers, things like that. Then heat start at 9, and then every half hour from 9 till as many, depending on the number of people we have. So
are you going to send a certain amount of people out on each heat then? Okay.
Well, like I said, when you kind of register online, you can pick what heat time that you want to be involved with, and then we'll have probably maybe maximum 30 people in a heat, probably a little bit more. Like I said, this is the first time I've been involved with it. I haven't really talked the numbers with that yet. But yeah, you can register for those heat times, and then once that heat time's full, then you'll have to get involved with some other times.
Now, I assume, being a police officer, so, I've got the detective skills, right?
Yeah.
Muddy Run entails that it's going to be something a little different than just a regular 5K run, right?
There is. There's plenty of obstacles to get involved with, obviously with the word Muddy Trail Run. So there's going to be a mud pit, so you're going to have to get through that. There's kind of some up and downs, kind of going through sand pits. You're going to have to go through the water a little bit as well, so you're going to have to test your swimming skills a little bit. So be able to swim if you're doing those. Everyone, young and old, is able to participate in this event. If you're 12 and under, you have to participate with an adult or legal guardian for the whole entire event.
Okay.
But we still don't push anyone away that's kind of in those younger or older ages. If you feel fit enough to do it and confident enough to do it, we'll have you there. So, like I said, it's a fun event. A lot of kind of way that I like to put it is kind of like a team building, family, friends kind of event. Maybe if you like state police, get a couple guys down there, have them kind of compete against each other. Loser has to do something else, something like that. So
watch cars, something like that.
Yep, there you go.
Watch the cars or the boots or something like that.
Well, I guess we've had some troopers that have been interested, right, Kyle?
Yes, excellent. A few troopers already emailed me as well when you sent out that email for me when it came to ISB. Everyone, a few troopers were interested in participating in it this year. Actually, a couple texted me last night and said they're already looking into it as well. Networking with Jennifer, the president of the organization, she actually said that she's going to do like a discounted price if a few troopers actually go into it as a team event, so it can actually help them out a little bit more.
If it's 10 or more, you will get a price. If you get like a team of 10 or more, you'll get a price of $35 a person instead of $45. So, and the faster you get those in, you get the T-shirt with your with your registration, the breakfast, and a couple other items that I won't say yet. So I'll let you, that'll be a little bit of a surprise for you guys. But this is a great event. It helps promote junior achievement. Like I said, all the proceeds go to junior achievement and Boy Scouts of America. Junior achievement empowers young people to own their economic success. By one way we do this is getting partnering with educators and volunteers and getting them into the classroom, all the way from pre-kindergarten levels all the way up to the high school levels. Yes. And obviously learning those kind of different economic values, like obviously as a younger, I've been on both sides of it. I've learned how to build skills when I was in the middle school, kind of grade school areas, and then you're teaching them those as well. So yes, kind of helping them kind of steer where they want to put their future towards. Obviously things change, but this is a good way of doing that. And then also with Boy Scouts of America, this helps build character. You get involved with an organization like that, you're kind of learning to work on your own, building that character of hard work, dedication, and just being a great organization like that. So this is a great event that's going to benefit both sides here. So.
And that's something that we instill in the academy, is your character, your teamwork.
Yeah,
it's the same thing that you're doing there. It's that the Boy Scouts are doing.
Yes, that's correct, Rich. That's one of the things that actually drove me to Junior Achievement. Actually, when I was researching different organizations within the state, Junior Achievement really stuck out to me because they're actually investing in the youth. We definitely wanted to partner with organizations that's actually trying to invest in the youth, because obviously, like you mentioned as well, being in state police, it's a great recruiting tool. We're trying to be out there engaged with the community, and they're instilling those principles that we try to do as well in our current troopers. So if we can actually go into our youth and instill those principles, it'd be a lot easier transition once they get older as well. Those are individuals we're looking for.
And I understand you yourself being a recruiting, you're going to be there speaking with the young kids.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is my second year doing that as well. I went out to the event last year, which it was excellent event last year. Great time, young and old. Kids were there. The military was there, the Army, the Navy. They had live music going on as well. They fed everyone as well. I mean, it was just a great atmosphere to be around. That's why I knew I definitely wanted to try to reach out and do it again this year, because the turnout was such a great crowd. People were very receptive as well. A lot of individuals that were there actually said they were looking to get into law enforcement. They didn't know what to do. So we gave them a lot of recruiting information, directed them to the website as well. And we actually had quite a few follow-ups from that actual event too. So
great. It sounds like a great time. Now, I'm guessing since this is you're going to be in mud, it's rain or shine event.
Rain or shine. So if it's pouring down rain, it probably just adds to the atmosphere a little bit. So we want you as dirty as possible by the end of that event.
Now, will there be cleanup stations afterwards, or how does that work?
You'll get a towel, obviously, a water, things like that, and then they'll have kind of like a little awards ceremony, thanking people, things like that. So yeah, there will be like a little cleanup station for you guys to kind of rinse off and things like that. So we don't want you getting in the cars, but obviously probably might want to bring a couple of towels yourself as well. I mean, we might have to throw you in the back of one of the cop cars.
I tried to see if the department would let me do it in my uniform, but they frowned upon that. So
you're gonna have to have it ready for inspection later on in the month. I noticed here, you guys, it's a mud pit. Mm-hmm. I saw on your website here. It's a mud pit hay bale climb.
There is a hay bale climb. There's like kind of a hay bale maze as well, so you gotta kind of get through that as well as fast as you can. You're definitely ducking, going crawling. You're doing all sorts of kind of different movements, jumping, all that. So, like I said, be ready to get dirty. Bring some different tennis shoes that you wear out in the backyard that you're not worried about losing.
Not coming home with
after this event. So, like I said, I haven't been a part of it yet, but I'm very excited to get involved at like these different obstacle kind of.
Well, you got and it says river run, and then something that is always more comfortable once you're wet is a sand dune climb.
Yes, there you go. Once you're all wet and muddy, you're already ready to get the sand all over you. You don't care anymore after that point. So,
and this is all spaced out on a 5K course, which is a little over 3 miles, right? Is that correct?
3.1.
3.1 miles. And so you can be a team, you can be a solo participant, either one. You got a website that people can go to?
It's really easy. Actually, it's just muddytrailrun.com. You go on there, you can look up more details. I think they have past footage on there as well. You can get on there and register as well for that. And then easily enough as well, you can call into Junior Achievement and and register that way as well, and we'll get you connected with the right person.
Have you got a
as
number
well.
for that, Junior Achievement?
I'm trying to find one.
I've got
right
one here of 260-484-2543.
Yep,
Is that
that's
correct?
it right there. So yeah, you can do that as well. Like I said, if you have a bigger team and you're not sure if you're doing this the right way, you can call in and we'll get your team set up and things like that.
Now, the Anthony Wayne Scout Reservation, 2282 West, 500 South, Pleasant Lake, Steuben County. So you're just about 10 minutes off I-69.
Yes, right off 69 there. So I think it's exit 340.
Okay.
So right once you get off there, it's about a 10-minute drive from there. So not too hard to get to. It kind of seems like you're going into the middle of nowhere because that reservation is huge.
Okay.
You almost might seem you're lost back there. But
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Actually,
the Boy Scouts will be out there kind of directing everyone where they need to go. It's massive from what I've heard, so I'm interested to see it.
Well, this sounds like a great time, and it's good information to have, and a great people that you've partnered with here to help them out. Again, you're listening to the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I'm Sergeant Rich Myers, your host of the Roadshow. I'm with Sam Didion.
Didion.
Get that wrong. Special events intern with the Junior Achievement, and Trooper Kyle Mitchell with the Indiana State Police. We're talking about the Muddy Trail Run that's coming up Saturday, September the 12th. And this is going to involve anybody. Kyle, how many would you guess was there last year? How many do you
it was up in the thousands, actually.
Is that right?
Yes, it was amazing because I've done these races in the past. Because sometimes, obviously, regular 5Ks can get kind of tedious for individuals, and when you have that sport background, you want to be challenged throughout the race as well. I.e., it could be Tough Mudder, Spartan races, things like that. And when I found out about the Muddy Trail Run, it takes that pressure away as well. So then you get more community members coming out, because some people actually get overwhelmed. That many people coming out, and it's kind of stressful.
Right.
But the Muddy Trail Run, they actually have a great balance of making it at ease for individuals to come out, just have fun with your friends and family, competing against your spouses, your parents. It's a blast, actually, and I was very, very taken back on the reception of it out there. So,
And the thing about this is, like we were talking about, to bring the proceeds to the area Boy Scouts of America and your organization, Junior Achievement,
Yep.
is going to be great, and to have those young men involved, so they're going to be there directing traffic and stuff also.
They'll be doing like the parking and kind of the obstacles and manning those, so make sure everyone's kind of doing the right way, no one gets hurt, anything like that. And like I said, all these proceeds go back to local organizations there for us. So you're adding towards the community there, especially with Junior Achievement, adding to the people that are able to get into the classroom, the equipment that we get to bring in. Like I said, I've been involved in teaching an actual classroom. I did a second grade class a couple of years ago. It was interesting. I never thought I could be a teacher, but I did it for a couple of weeks. So
nice.
But it was fun. You take in that equipment, and they love it. They love to kind of learn about what a job's going to be, what kind of skills I'm interested in. Like, they think they want to be like an astronaut or something. And then you kind of tell them all right, well, tell me what you're good at. What do you think your abilities are, and things like that. Once they kind of narrow those down a little bit, then they can start being like, oh, hey, I kind of fit within.
I want to go in this direction.
Yeah, I fit in this more direction than a different one as well. So like I said, a lot of that money goes towards those kind of different equipment that we're able to bring in those classroom, and then those volunteers that we can. I know we had pizza for one of the J&J days, so I'm guessing that goes towards some of it as well. So then, like I said, Boy Scouts America, they're going to use that money to obviously enhance our organization with those.
Good organization.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, let's talk a little bit more one more time. How much is registration fee?
$45 a person.
Okay.
Like I said, you get the breakfast that you'll have there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And I saw the breakfast here is sausage and pancake breakfast.
Yes,
So.
hey, it's very good from what I've been told. So it's the famous sausage pancake breakfast there. So you get that, the T-shirt, and like I said, there's a couple other items you'll get as well.
$35 if you have 10 or more?
If you have 10 or more. So, like I said, if you have problems kind of registering with all of them, call into JA and we'll get you set up that way and kind of make sure you guys are all going the right way.
Put out that website one more time.
The website is muddytrailrun.com. Like I said, you can go in there, see the past kind of video that we have on there, the race results of how long people are taking, how long the first, if you want to beat someone, the past time from the year before, you can see that time and things like that. So...
Kyle, you'll be there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll
All
be
right.
there bright and early.
And we'll have some more troopers there representing
Yes.
the United States Police, probably going through it.
Yes, we will.
Yes,
Definitely. And
there
if
we
we
go.
get some, we'll try to snap some photos of them for everybody to
Great.
see.
We'll
So.
put them on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure we get some photos and give them to you guys. So.
Great. Well, Sam, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you coming all the way down.
Yeah.
And
Thank you guys very much for having me.
thank
This is
you,
a
Sam.
great opportunity to get us on the radio. And like I said, we hope to see all of you guys.
we hope
down
to have
there.
a big turnout.
Yes, we
Excellent.
are. We're
Kyle?
at pretty big numbers right now, so we're getting there.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you, Rich. I appreciate you having us.
Well, again, you've been listening to the Indiana State Police Roadshow, brought to you by the Indiana State Police Lions. Cops are kids, and we thank them for their continued support. We'll talk to you again next week. Thanks for listening to the Roadshow. Roadshow is out.